So I wanted to share with you all a story, maybe to make some of you feel better about being started out with cakes, cookies, baking, whatever you're doing on your own at home. My second wedding cake ever, which was about 16 years ago, I made a 3-tier square cake. It was a 6, 8, 10-inch stacked 3-tier square, buttercream icing. I had never done a square tiered cake, and I had never done one completely iced in buttercream. The only other wedding cake I had ever made was complete fondant, and it was all round. And for any of you that have worked with a lot of fondant, you know it does add a sense of structure to your cake, and it helps support it. And so with the buttercream, I didn't know that I had to do my support slightly different. Now, fast forward 17 years or whatever, I do them all this. I have very sturdy supports, fondant, buttercream, I don't care what it is sturdy. But I didn't know that back then. So I had these tiny little wooden dowels as my support system, and the bottom tier of the cake collapsed at my house before I even got into the car to deliver it to the wedding. I was traumatized by this. I mean, absolutely traumatized. My mom was with me. She helps me a lot with my baking business, and I was crying, and she said, well, you have to deliver something, and you can cry later. We don't have time for this. So it was a little bit of tough love that I needed to hear. They also ordered 250 cupcakes. So what we did was I salvaged the top 2 tiers, the bottom tier into the trash. Top 2 tiers, I fixed the border, made it look like you couldn't really tell. We delivered the 2-tier and the 250 cupcakes. The bride didn't even notice that it was missing the bottom tier. She just assumed that she ordered a 2-tier with 250 cupcakes. Obviously, I refunded part of their money. The mother of the bride and the bridesmaids were laughing because the bride didn't even notice. They were totally cool about it. And then I came home, completely fell apart, cried my eyes out, and laid down on my couch and took the longest nap because my husband had taken the kids out of the house. They were gone for the day and just fell apart. So with that being said, if you are new and you are struggling, it is okay. Everybody struggles. Everybody makes mistakes. You will be a better baker and cake decorator when you learn from those mistakes and learn to love yourself and give yourself a little bit of grace. So now, 18, 17 years later, whatever it is, I'm decorating cookies that look like snowflakes. Here's what I'm working on now. Little white. They're a little bit dull. So I'm going to listen to a good audiobook. I'm not going to be stressed out about it. Occasionally, I still have orders that stress me out. But for the most part, I know it's all going to be fine. I have to trust my gut, trust my creativeness, and the ability to do what I do and do it well. So I hope for all you newbies out there that you're learning it, you're loving. If you have any questions or just need some moral support, comment on this video. Reach out. Let me know. I am here for you. I've got you.